one of the very first episodes, I go through my career path and what it is that I did, and that in 2022, I ended up leaving my previous life. So I spent about 12 years as an intelligence analyst for various federal agencies. And in 2022, I kind of had an epiphany of like, I'm hitting a wall personally, professionally. I wasn't living the life that I thought I would be living at that point. I was in my early 30s. I thought there's too many coincidental things that are happening that they can't not have meaning, right? I can't keep running into these professional problems or having my work get tarnished or my family feel like it's falling apart, and I can't be in both places at once. And I had to make a decision. Do I care about giving away my life and career to an agency that could not really care less about me since I'm a number, right? Do I do that, or do I start all over but help my family stabilize and get to a better place? And I feel like I can be closer with them because I left them for 12 years. You know, I've missed a lot. How do I get that time back? And the truth is, you never will. And when I decided to move back to Nashville, I realized, okay, I've got a new job and my family life is much better, but I still don't feel fulfilled. Why is that? And so I thought a lot of it had to do with the grief of giving up my old identity, giving up who I used to think that I was as an analyst, and valuing so much of that as my core. And I had to have the realization that I'm worth more than just a job, right? And that reinvention is actually an important part of learning how to grow and how to be a better person or a better business owner or a better artist, anything like that. And so I thought, okay, who am I going to learn from? And every time I tried to find someone in the self-development space, they were already professionals or they had already been doing it for 10 plus years. So they weren't technically struggling anymore. They were already established. And so most of whatever content they were sharing, it wasn't as vulnerable as I thought it could be. I wasn't relating to it. It was helpful tips like do these 5 steps, build this morning routine, build this nighttime routine, whatever. But it wasn't like this was the worst day of my life and this is how I figured out how to fix it. Because I kept feeling like I was living in that cycle. And I was like, all right, well, if I can't find the community I want to be a part of, I need to create it. And so I did. And so I just turned on my microphone and my computer laptop one day. All right, we're going to say whatever comes to mind and kind of explain who you are and what you're trying to do and see what happens.